It's Friday and it's 4 o'clock. We enter the black squares with smiling faces and touch without touching. A 77-year-old and a 17-year-old coming together to cook and connect. A grandmother and a granddaughter 500 miles apart preparing dinner. And what a grand time we have had. Week after week, Rachel and I zoomed into each other's kitchens and into each other's hearts. The spark that set us in motion was the pandemic. One day in April, Rachel called with an idea. How about if we get together and cook on Zoom? She lives in Arlington, Virginia, only an hour and a half away by air in normal times from my home outside of Boston. But these were not normal times, not even close. Quarantined at home, trying to get used to new routines and limitations, to new rules and boundaries, we both sought some semblance of normalcy, and we found it, cooking together on Zoom. On Mondays, we floated ideas about what to make that week. We both love to cook and are adventuresome in our eating. We scrolled through our favorite food blogs and discussed meals we had eaten in restaurants. We challenged each other with lengthy preparations and encouraged each other to consider dishes we'd never heard of or eaten before. We texted back and forth until we agreed what we would cook on Friday. Our choices have included Spanish paella and pad thai, Russian cheese dumplings and Mexican fish tacos, cauliflower Alfredo, peppers stuffed with quinoa, Ethiopian spiced lentils, and savory crepes filled with mushrooms and asparagus. Rachel grocery shopped for the ingredients, wearing a mask and carefully navigating one-way aisles. I made my purchases online and had everything delivered to my front step. On Fridays, we always started by catching up. How was your week? What have you been doing? How's your college essay coming along? How's your online exercise class? We listened and we shared. We paid attention and we didn't hurry. We laughed and we commiserated. And just for the moment, things didn't seem so bad. When we felt all caught up, the cooking began. We measured and chopped, dredged and drizzled. We grated and greased, shredded and steamed. We tilted our screens to show the transparent onions cooking and the mushrooms and herbs sautéing in butter. We tilted our pans to show the bright colors of the chopped vegetables and pieces of breaded fish turning crisp in olive oil. We compared and we questioned. Is this a good size for the cheese dumplings? Do you think this crepe is too brown? Shall I add more chopped peppers? Did you fluff up the quinoa? We added salt. We tasted. We stirred. We set our timers and our tables. We waited and we chatted as we cleaned up a bit. Checked the oven. Lifted the lid. Sampled one more time. Ooh, that smells good. I think it's almost done. Is yours bubbling around the edges? Did you try the sauce? And then dinner was ready. Send me a picture when you've got it on the plate. Okay, I will too. And we did, adding a dollop of sour cream or some chopped parsley or a shake of paprika, agreeing that presentation was important. Texting pictures that would be the envy of any foodie, marveling at how similar our dishes looked and always agreeing on how delicious they tasted. When it was time to end our Zoom call, we waved goodbye from the squares, threw a kiss, Shabbat Shalom, see you next week, making dinner, making memories, sharing moments in the kitchen, both of us leaving with a sense of accomplishment and the warmth of family connection. A virtual visit between grands we had indeed touched without touching.